Hello XanGo TV, and thanks for tuning in to the second episode of The Perfect Business for the Young Entrepreneur. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm excited to get this whole series started, and I think it's going to be really valuable for all of us, for my team, for the XanGo community. I think it's going to be just a beneficial thing. I hope that you all find some value in it. I'm enjoying doing it, I know that. So anyway, I wanted to during this episode, I wanted to go ahead and introduce myself and tell you a little bit more about my story, so you know kind of where I'm coming from, how I was introduced to XanGo, what I've seen happen, and give you an idea of kind of how I'm able to build the business now and just some of the benefits that it's provided. It really has become my dream business because it just is so flexible around the lifestyle that I want to live, and of course the income that it can provide, the residual income. So anyway, I was introduced to XanGo 3 years ago, a little bit over 3 years ago. It was in August of 2004 that I first heard about XanGo. And the way that worked was actually through a girl that I was dating at the time, Tammy Swanson. She introduced me to some family friends of hers, Bob and Barbara Schmidt. And if you're already in XanGo, you already know the name Bob and Barbara Schmidt. But they were family friends of Tammy's and had been family friends for maybe 10 years or so. And I had met Bob and Barbara before, but didn't talk business at all or anything, but I liked both of them. And Tammy asked me to meet up with them to talk about XanGo. I was very, very resistant. I was already in business for myself at the time. I was marketing high-quality kitchen cutlery. Actually, that was something that I did throughout the summer times during school, and was able to pay my way through school. And I was making a good income doing it. I would usually make between $8,000 and $10,000 a month selling cutlery, and that was a great income for the summer times between the school years. And I wasn't really looking for anything else. But I did agree to meet up with Bob and Barbara just to do a favor for Tammy, and it really kind of opened up my eyes, and I won't go into all the details as far as what got my attention, because we just don't have enough time to include all of that. But I would encourage you to get your hands on some of the CDs that Bob Schmidt has produced, and you can get an idea of what the information was that he gave to me that morning, he and Barbara both. And so I ended up getting interested in XanGo. I was very intrigued by the business side. I was very attracted to residual income. Obviously, if I could replace the income that I was making and make it residual, that was going to be very appealing to me. And so I jumped on board. I began building the business. I started recommending the product to anybody that I thought could benefit from it, and I started really trying to be selective about who I brought into the business and introducing the business to the best possible people that I could, people that are motivated and industrious. And here we are now, 3 years later. I've been a little bit over 3 years, like I said, and I have personally brought about 45 people into the XanGo business, and that's including customers that I've signed up that just wanted to drink the juice, and that's also including some people that wanted to build the business. But 45 total, and those 45 people over the 3+ years that I've been in the business have shared it with others and shared it with others and shared it with others, and it's now turned into over 5,000 people in the organization. That's producing about $3 million a year in revenue is about what our group is generating. And the way our compensation plan works, certainly not going to get into details right now into that, but we get about a 5% override on our entire group volume is roughly how we're compensated. So it has allowed me to replace my previous income. It took me about 2 years to do that, and that was 2 years part-time. And a lot of that time was while I was a full-time college student. So it's not something that has to take up, all of your days or your entire week. Most people start their XanGo business as part-time. And the income is 100% residual, and that's the beautiful part about it. That's the biggest draw. That was the biggest draw for me, and that, to me, is the biggest benefit, is that even if I decided to disappear for the next couple months and not return a phone call or an email, all of the product that shipped out last month is just going to be shipped out again this month, and it's going to be shipped out again next month, and I'm still going to get my 5% override. And that is exactly why I joined this, and that's why I put the time into building a business, and I now have been able to reap some of those benefits. I've been able to travel all over the world. It's been absolutely amazing. I've been to Thailand, I've been to Africa twice, I've been to several places in Europe. I've been able to go to Canada, Mexico, I don't know how many times. Great trips all over the U.S., ski vacations, and just beautiful places. I've been to Aruba and several parts in the Caribbean. This video is coming to you right now from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I'll be in Brazil within a couple weeks from now. So it just has been amazing, the lifestyle that it's been able to provide. And I want to give you a tour of my office right now. I'm in a little part of Buenos Aires called Las Cañitas, and it's a nice little upscale shopping and eating area. Some really nice restaurants here. This is my office. You can see I got my computer out, I got my phone, un vaso de vino, and I've been sitting here for the last couple hours. I've been making a couple phone calls and done some three-way phone calls with our group, but then I was able to spend the day hanging out with some friends that I've met here. I'm able to spend the rest of the night hanging out with a bunch of friends here, and then I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. I'm going to work for a few hours during the day tomorrow and spend the rest of the day touring the city, seeing the sights. I'll be here for a little bit, and then I'm going up to Brazil. So anyway, I don't want to make this too long, but that is one of the amazing parts of this business, is the geographic flexibility that can provide as well. I literally am able to work my business from anywhere in the world. Anywhere that I have my cell phone and my laptop, I can be as connected as if I was back in my hometown in Reno, Nevada. And that just blows my mind. I love it. I love being able to build this business from a distance like this. So anyway, if you're not in XanGo and you're looking at this video and hearing how it goes, I certainly encourage you to get your hands on some information. There's no pressure or anything like that, but just get yourself educated and see. Make sure you learn what you need to know about this product and the business, and make sure you can make an educated decision, because there certainly is a lot that this business has to offer that I don't know where else you can get. So anyway, appreciate your time, and feel free to tune in for episode number 3.